Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Crooked Horse Rifle and Pistol out of Lamar County, Mississippi. And today we have a little something unique. Let's go to the bench, see what we got. Well, hello there, friends, ladies, gentlemen, and fellow firearms enthusiasts. Welcome back to Crooked Horse Rifle and Pistol out of Lamar County, Mississippi. I've been gone for several weeks. Unfortunately, a thing called a job, gets in the way of the fun stuff a lot of times. But today we have ourselves a unique piece of history here. This here, the rifle, is what's called the Egyptian Hakim. Now this rifle is chambered in 8mm Mauser and is an adjustable gas-operated direct impingement semi-automatic rifle, which was originally based off the Swedish AG-42, otherwise known as the Jungmann rifle. Now back up a little bit, everything I said translated into English means that gases from the fired cartridge cycles the action. Excuse me. Now Egypt, after World War II, was looking to modernize its military. So the design and tooling were purchased from Sweden, with the Hakim production going from the 50s to the early 60s. And about 70,000 of these rifles were made until they were replaced by the AK-47. Again, this rifle is chambered in the 8mm Mauser. And for today, we're just shooting some reloads as well as some PPU 8mm Mauser. So this rifle has a detachable magazine. And the way we detach it, first you have to release this thing here, and then got a kind of a button that you got to push forward. I'll show you how well you can see. You got to push forward and then kind of wiggle the magazine out. And this here is our magazine. The magazine holds 10 rounds. However, a little interesting thing about the magazine is this rifle was never meant to be magazine fed. Put it in, and then you gotta lock it back. Gotta kind of lock it back down. But so, as I was saying earlier, this rifle was never meant to be magazine fed. It was fed by stripper clips. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any 8mm Mauser stripper clips with me. However, right here is a slot where you put that stripper clip in and push them rounds into the magazine. The main reason that the magazine is detachable, is for easy cleaning. Now a few other things. About this rifle is the Egyptians modified the sight with more of a simpler tangent sight that was calibrated from 100 to 1,000 meters, along with a windage adjustment. Now my particular rifle here, I got to do a little bit of restoration on my sight, do some repairs. So going to the front of the rifle, we have a gas control valve right here. Now that gas control valve allows the user to make adjustments based on gas pressure. See, this rifle was designed around the 8mm Mauser. The Egyptians ended up acquiring a lot of that ammo during World War II. However, different manufacturers had different levels of pressure. And the valve was, designed to minimize wear on the rifle's action. Additionally, it was said that is also to allow for, changes in, in temperatures and stuff like that. You can make modifications on the pressure. We have a muzzle breaker up front, which was, designed to improve or reduce the recoil of the rifle. Now, shooting this thing, surprisingly enough, there really isn't too much recoil when firing it. However, there's one thing about this rifle you got to be very careful of. Y'all have heard about grand thumb. Well, if you ain't careful loading this rifle may just take your thumb right off. So when you're loading this thing, always make sure that your rifle is on safe. And the safety on this rifle, got this little switch, goes left and right. Left at the fire, the safety's disengaged, and when to the right, the safety's engaged. And there's nothing on this rifle that will tell you, or an indicator, whether you're in safe or not. So always remember your right and left. So I'm going to put a round in here just kind of show you. So enough talk. Let's put some ammo in this thing and shoot. So rifle's on safe. I'm putting 10 rounds. Alright, so we got 10 rounds in our magazine. Got to see if we can hit anything. I'm going to go step to the firing line. And we're clear. All right. Let's take this back to the bench. So this rifle, we're going to reload it, and this time we're going to shoot from the bench. This thing here weighs about 10.5 pounds unloaded. So after a few rounds, it starts weighing down on you. So again, we're on safe. Six, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Now there's some reports about this rifle being used in combat. However, there's been some general consensus that in fact this rifle, the Hakim has probably never seen any type of combat since they were so quickly replaced by the AK-47. If anything, the Hakim was more likely issued to reserve forces. All right, let's shoot. And as you can see, I got a real rifle rest now. Want to go up on our elevation. Alright, what's going on here? It failed eject. There we go. Well, so we had one failure to eject. Really, that is not something that you should unexpect to see. I mean, it's that, you know, that should be expected, especially on you know, these older rifles. But that's also shooting reloads too. So let's try some of this PPU. See how it do. I'm gonna put it on safe. Now let me show you right quick what makes, you know, this rifle particularly dangerous, especially to your fingers. So again, this is typically fed with stripper clips. They go through here. Now imagine you're in the heat of some action. You're feeding one stripper clip, two stripper clip, you press on down, you don't realize that your weapon's not unsafe. But imagine this being your finger. There's nothing that stops this slide from slamming forward on your finger. That can do some serious damage. I'll show you again. See, there's actually little bits of wood in there. It's going to slam right on your finger. So the Hakim rifle, it again only 70,000 of these were produced, and was essentially, quite frankly, was probably dead on arrival. Given that about the same time the Soviet Union started, didn't start, but was in the process of, supplying their allies and trying to win over allies by supplying them with AK-47s. And again, there's no there's yet to be any real solid concrete evidence out there that effectively proves that the Hakim rifle was ever used in any type of combat action. But that's okay, because it's still a very interesting rifle to own, and a nice addition to, I'd say, a nice addition to anybody's collection. Now, if you're looking to purchase one of these rifles, you might find them at a gun show. I've only seen them at one gun show out of all the gun shows that I go to. You'll most likely find these on Gunbroker, and you're going to probably pay anywhere between $800, up into the thousands, depending on condition. I wouldn't pay anything more than probably $900 for a Hakim rifle. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining me out here on Crooked Horse Rifle and Pistol in Lamar County, Mississippi. And my next got a next video coming out in the works. We're going to talk about more into the Micro 9 pistols, and going to do a comparison with several different Micro 9s out there. So I hope you stay tuned to the channel and see that video that should be coming out the next day or two. Until the next time, my friends, thank you for shooting with us. New pistol here. If you're interested in learning more about it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned to the channel.